Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to remove and replace an O2 sensor from a 2005 Toyota Sienna. We checked this car and it turns out that the O2 sensor heater inside is bad, so we're going to be replacing it. I'm going to show you guys how to remove it, replace it with a new one. Hope you guys like this video and hopefully helps you guys if you ever need to replace an O2 sensor. In this case, this is a 6-cylinder engine. There's bank 1 in the back of the engine and then bank 2 in the front of the engine. So we're gonna be working on bank 1 in back of the engine. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get going. Let's do it. All right, for this procedure, we're gonna be using a floor jack and a jack stand. And I'm going to show you guys exactly where you're going to put the jack on the van and the jack stand before you get under the car. You want to be safe. When you're working, you don't want to take any chances. So let's go ahead and show you guys where to lift the car from and also where to position the jack stand on the van. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, so as you can see, I already have my floor jack right here, my jack stand ready. When you're working, once again, you want to be safe. Now, in order to lift the car, you're going to look for a strong point where you can lift the car. In this case, these minivans are easy to lift and find a lift point on them. As you can see, we're right here and there's this pinch wheel right here where we want to put the jack right on this spot. And then we'll use this pinch wheel right here in order to put the jack stand that we're going to be sitting the car in. So let's go to position the jack. You want to make sure it's nice and centered on there. Alright, so there's that right there. We got our floor jack position. We're gonna go ahead and lift this and put it up in the air. Alright, that should be good enough for us to work comfortably under the car. And now you want to go ahead and set your jack stand right there. Lift it up. Make sure you align it properly right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and lower the car down. Make sure it sits nice and center right there. And in my case, as an extra precaution, I like to leave the jack stand in there as well, just not carrying enough weight, just in case something happens. It has, 2 ways of supporting the car right there. So now let's go under and let's see where the O2 sensor is located. All right guys, so we're under the car. As you can see, we have the location right here of our rear O2 sensor from bank 1. And you can see the cable goes up through there and it goes through the floor of the car. In order to pull it down, disconnect it. Sometimes you can do it through here, or you have to lift up the carpet of the car a little bit in order to disconnect and then push the connection down towards the floor of the car. You can remove it from here. Then when you get your new one, put it back on, same procedure. Make sure that that plug is always nice and soft right there and sealed, otherwise you'll be getting water going in through this plug right here. So you want to make sure everything's nice and tight when you put the new one back on. So let's go ahead and loosen this one up and get it out. Alright, so to do this, you're going to be using either a 22 wrench or a 7/8. You can also use a socket and a ratchet, or one of those wrench O2 sensors. But in my case, I like to use this one because it's nice and easy right here for me to loosen it up. So you're gonna go ahead and position and make sure it's nice and center on there, and get some good leverage in here. Never forget, loosen up. You wanna watch your knuckles. there it is, nice and loose, and you can go ahead and just twist it off right here. And it's out, nice and easy, just like that. Alright, so this is the sensor that we'll be installing again. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you guys the part where you disconnect, but I'll show you guys a picture of it. That space, it was a little bit too tight, so it didn't give me a good amount of space for me to put my phone in and give you a good shot of the connection. But I'll put some pictures on this video so you can get an idea of how to do it. Like I mentioned, you have to move the carpet aside, or if sometimes you can get to it through the bottom. In this photo, you can see the location of the connector from the O2 sensors right next to the gas pedal under the carpet. You can see the connection there. You can disconnect it, push it back through the hole down, bring the connector from the new sensor up and connect it. And then you can also see the plug, the seals, the connection to prevent water from going on. You want to make sure that's nice and flat when you connect it. And that's pretty much it. And sorry I couldn't film down there. It was a little bit of a tight squeeze. Hope these pictures help you guys a little bit. Alright guys, so there you go. This is our new sensor right here installed. You can see it was nice and easy. You want to make sure when you're installing the new one, you don't twist the cable right here. You want to make sure it's nice and straight when you put it on, because if you twist it, you can also mess the wiring of the sensor, and then all the work you did will be for nothing. So you want to make sure it's nice and straight. You don't want to twist it, and leave it all twisted like that. You want to do it nice and professional. So once again, it was nice and easy. You can do this yourself. Just be careful. Make sure you put some nice supports like a jack stand, and maybe leave the floor jack right there for extra protection as well. So there you go. I hope this video helped some of you guys out there, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next one.